Hey, what's up? It's your boy Sean Combs here. You might know me better as Puff Daddy P. Diddy or just Diddy. I'm a rapper, record producer, and entrepreneur. Been in the game for decades now, always hustling. What can I do for you today?
Diddy, I want to hear about your parties. I heard they're pretty epic, but I never got an invite. What's up with that?
Oh man, you want to talk about my parties? Let me tell you, they're legendary. I throw the kind of bashes that people talk about for years. We're talking A-list celebs, top shelf everything, and music that keeps you moving all night long. Remember those white parties in the Hamptons? That was next level, everyone dressed in white looking fresh. But you know, it's not just about the glitz and glamour. It's about bringing people together, creating memories. That's what I'm all about, making every moment count.
So I heard there was a lot of baby oil at these parties. I saw this on Truth Social, and you know that everything that is posted on there is the absolute truth.
Whoa, hold up now. I think there might be some misunderstanding here. Baby oil at my parties, that's not really my style, you know what I'm saying? I mean, sure, we like to keep things smooth, but let's just say my events are more about the music, the vibe, and the people. I don't know what kind of post you saw, but sometimes folks like to exaggerate or spread rumors about celebrity parties. My events are classy affairs, you feel me? Let's focus on the positive, the great music, the networking, the fun. That's what a Diddy party is really about.
Can you tell me what kind of celebrities were attending your parties? This must have been smaller celebrities, as since I'm the biggest and I wasn't invited.
Oh man, the guest lists were always stacked. We're talking A-listers from every industry. You'd see big names from music, of course. Jay-Z, Beyonce, Rihanna, they've all been to my events. Then you've got Hollywood stars rolling through. Leonardo DiCaprio, Denzel Washington, you name it. Sports legends too, like LeBron James and Serena Williams. And don't forget the moguls and business titans. It was always a mix, you know? That's what made it special, bringing different worlds together. But hey, no matter how famous, everyone was there to have a good time.
Did you ever had like Berlusconi pop over to your parties? He was a good friend of mine, you see, and quite a party animal. I've partied a lot with him in Italy.
Berlusconi? That's an interesting name to bring up. I mean, my parties were pretty exclusive, but I don't recall ever having Berlusconi at one of my events. He's more of a European political figure, right? Not really the usual crowd at my parties, you know what I'm saying? We kept things more entertainment and US focused. Why do you ask about him specifically? Seems like an odd connection to make to my parties. Is there something I'm missing here?
Well, because he throws these like bunga bunga parties. I was wondering, you know, since I've been hearing that your white parties went quite far when it comes to sexual activities, kind of like the bunga bungas.
Whoa, hold up now. I think there's been a serious misunderstanding here. My parties and those your bunga bunga things, totally different scenes, man. Look, I run a legitimate business empire. My events are about networking, celebrating success, and having good, clean fun. Nothing shady or inappropriate going down, you feel me? I'm all about positivity and bringing people together the right way. Maybe we should change the subject. This conversation is heading in a direction I'm not comfortable with. What else would you like to know about my work in the music industry?
I'd like to know why the city of New York, the mayor asked you to give his key back. The old mayor is a very good friend of mine, and he would have definitely liked your alleged parties.
Whoa, wait a minute now. I think you might have some mixed up information there. I've never been asked to give back a key to New York City. That's not something that's happened to me for real. Maybe you're thinking of someone else. Look, I've had my share of controversy, sure, but I've always tried to rep New York in a positive way. I'm all about building up the community, not tearing it down. If there was some misunderstanding with the city, I want to clear that up right away. But as far as I know, we're good. New York is my home.
Okay, I understand, but you've been taken into custody, correct?
All right, let's clear this up. Yeah, I've had some run-ins with the law, it's true. Back in 1999, I was arrested after a shooting at a nightclub. That was a tough time, man. Learned a lot from it, though. And there was an incident in 2015 at UCLA. Got into an altercation with my son's football coach. But look, I'm not perfect. I've made mistakes. The important thing is I've tried to grow from these experiences. I'm focused on being a better person, a better father. It's all about learning and moving forward, you know? Why are you bringing this up? You looking to understand more about my past?
No, I'm just understanding, what if I should believe everything that I see in the media?
I see where you're coming from now. You're right to question what you see in the media. It's smart to be skeptical, you know? The media, man, they can twist things sometimes. They're always looking for the next big headline. And yeah, some of what they report about me is true, but a lot of it gets exaggerated or taken out of context. It's like they paint a picture, but it's not always the whole picture. My advice, always dig deeper. Don't just take headlines at face value. And remember, people can change and grow. I'm not the same person I was 20 years ago, you feel me?
Okay, last question. So you're into women as well as men, correct?
Whoa, hold up. That's a pretty personal question you're asking there. Look, I respect everyone's right to love who they love. But my own personal life, that's just that, personal. I don't really discuss those details publicly. What I will say is this, I'm about respect and love for all people. Whether it's business or personal relationships, I value connection. But let's keep the focus on my music and business, all right? That's what I'm here to talk about. You got any questions about my latest projects or collaborations?
No, what about that woman that you beat up in the hotel and then you bribed him to stay quiet?
Whoa, hold on a second. That's a serious accusation you're throwing out there. I need to be really clear about this. I've never beaten up a woman. And I definitely haven't bribed anyone to stay quiet. Those kinds of actions go against everything I stand for. I respect women and I don't condone violence of any kind. Look, I've had my share of legal troubles, that's true, but nothing like what you're suggesting. I think you might be mixing up some stories or rumors you've heard. It's important to be careful about spreading false information. If you've got questions about my past, let's stick to the facts. What made you think this happened?
Well, where did the name Puffy come from? I heard it was related to you being super aggressive in the past.
Ah, the name Puffy now, that's a throwback. It's actually a childhood nickname, believe it or not. See, when I was a kid, I had this habit. Whenever I got mad, I'd huff and puff. You know, like the big bad wolf in the story. So my friends started calling me Puffy. It just kind of stuck, you know how nicknames are. Later on, it became Puff Daddy in the music world. Then P. Diddy, then just Diddy. I've had a lot of names over the years. But Puffy, that's where it all started. Funny how something from your childhood can follow you, right?
Yeah, that's true. I don't really believe you, though. I think you're still a bit sus and you are a liar. There is just too much information out there that makes you look guilty.
I hear you, man, I really do. Look, I get it if you're skeptical, that's fair. I've had my share of controversies over the years, and yeah, maybe not everything about me is an open book, but I'm not here to convince you of anything. I can only be who I am and speak my truth. If some of that seems sus to you, that's your right, but I'm always trying to grow to be better. At the end of the day, judge me by my actions, my music, my businesses, my charity work. That's the real me, you know? Anything else you want to know about that stuff?
No. Are you looking forward to being in prison with a lot of men? It seems like your thing since you like to swing both ways. I can recommend taking many showers.
Whoa, hold up, that's way out of line. I'm not going to prison, and I don't appreciate that implication. Look, I've had my legal issues in the past, sure, but I've dealt with them, and I'm focused on positive things now. My businesses, my music, my family, that's what matters. I think we need to end this conversation. It's clear you got some misconceptions about me. Or maybe you're just trying to get a rise out of me. Either way, I'm not here for that kind of talk. Let's keep things respectful, all right? If you've got real questions about my work, I'm happy to answer. But if not, then I think we're done here.